Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Aries for the week of August 29th, 2022. Sorry I am late on giving these out. It's been busy. This week I will not be doing the daily horoscopes, so I can focus on the monthly horoscopes that I'm going to be putting up on my page, and also next week's horoscopes as well, and then I will resume on Monday, the weekly horoscopes, okay? So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So my Rams, Monday, you can be receiving some much needed good news, or things this week are falling into place, or this can be having a wonderful day where things that you want to happen are happening. You can feel bubbly and optimistic, some much needed good news. For some of you, this could be like a move happening, a good time to deal with technical issues, and for problem solving. You can be very productive, or others can find you reliable, and you're getting along, or you're getting a lot done. You can be productive and organized, and you can be throwing yourself into your work or your schooling. Be careful about too many depressive thoughts, because it's a time period here where Jupiter is in retrograde, so it's not like, it's more like going with the flow kind of energy instead of you like initiating things and doing things. And then on top of that, Jupiter in retrograde is trining Vulcan, which is the higher form of Saturn. So during this time period, you're more like working home. So all work and no play makes a Ram a very dull person, and makes them very restless and very like agitated or having like anxiety. So this is a time of solitude and reflection, but it's gonna come more as a time of like dealing with like your emotional self and feeling restless and feeling like you need to be more about your freedom. So it's not the easiest energy. The Sun conjunct with Vulcanus, which is the higher form of Venus, in the 6th house of daily routine and pets. You may have less work to keep up with than usual because you're more on top of things. For some of you, this is bored with your routine. Despite this, employers and co-workers are not likely to complain about you doing less at this time. For some of you, if you've been sick, you're getting better at this time. Feeling restless with this energy, because this can also be the quincunxing you're going through between Aries and the Sun. So this time period, it's very hard for you to stick to a routine. It's very hard for you to work out at this time, because the monotony is killing you now with this energy. So you're overthinking situations. You're more about your freedom. You want to break away from your routine. And you know, during this time period of the season of Virgo, you know, a lot of you may try to do that and may try to break out of your routine during this time period as well, okay? Or just feel really anxious at this time because you want change to happen. You can be getting along better with the women in your life, or the women in your life that you work with, or spending more time with family members. Or if this is, you have someone is like, basically you got someone that you don't necessarily like or get along with on your good side this week. You could be kind of gullible at this time, so I would be careful with your giving energy. I feel like you go above and beyond for others, especially the women in your life, and you don't allow and you allow others to put their responsibilities onto you, which is the bread of shame, because eventually you'll resent them for that, and then you'll feel some kind of damn way about it. So be careful what responsibilities you place on yourself or you allow others to give you. Change is also happening with your career. This is good news in regards to getting a job, or a good time for business picking up. All eyes are on you. For some of you, this could be internet famous on the media or social media. This is a good time for improvement in your life all around. For some of you, things with your career and money sector begin to improve. For others of you, this is start a new business venture, another source of income comes in, or you benefit through other people in your life. For others of you, this could be you relying more on yourself and not having to be dependent on other people, because now you got your financial situation settled. You could be purchasing a car, so now you don't have to ask other people to carpool and stuff like that. So this is kind of like not having, you know, this could be also getting your own car insurance, so you don't have to rely on mom and dad for your car insurance, you know, that kind of thing. Or you're moving out, okay? I feel also with this energy, this is a time of positive changes happening between your 2nd and 8th house. Some kind of renewal or second chance, or certain obstacles may no longer apply. Beautiful week for money. This can be getting yourself out of debt, revisiting old projects, revisiting old court cases. This could be like court being in your favor, or reconnecting with people that you once upon a time worked with. This is also a time of closing out karma with your money matters, relationships, family relationships, dealing with inheritance, custody battles, and you're closing the chapter on certain karmic debts that you owe with other people. So the first card I come up with is the Knight of Swords. So this is a busy time period for you. Lots going on with this energy. I feel like for some of you, this could also be, some people lying or fibbing on their resume or pretending to know a bunch of things and they don't. So be careful with scams during this time period, because all is not what it should be during this time period, or somebody is definitely trying to pull the wool over your eyes or trying to make themselves seem more important than they really are. Okay, so be careful with contracts, negotiations with this energy. This could also be somebody just being very manipulative with your feelings and playing on your feelings at this time with this energy, and just again trying to give themselves some kind of importance. The Five of Wands, I see on the job training coming up for you this week with this energy. For others of you, I'm hearing, as I'm connecting with the Five of Wands, life lessons are coming up at this time as well. So be really careful with those life lessons. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities at this time, keeping yourself busy with career. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition this week with this energy. The Queen of Cups talks of new love coming in for you. I also feel like your emotions as well can be manipulated, or this could be an emotionally confusing time for you, as some of you may be ending a love relationship. And these are the long-term relationships, because we're coming out of our Saturn Dasha in Pisces, your 12th house energy. So this is going to be a period where you could be revisiting an ex or revisiting somebody that you once upon a time had a crush on, to see if that loving feeling is still there and whatnot, or to get to know that person, because guess what? Mercury is in the 7th house in Libra, where it's going to go retrograde next month. Okay, the Nine of Wands, suspicious, trust issues, very cerebral and in your head. I feel like this is a great time for your creative juices to be flowing. You're very original in your way of thinking at this time with this energy. You're not so quick to jump into anything new with this energy as well. The Ace of Cups, I see emotional validations coming up for you as well. So some much needed good news happening here with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive during this time period with this energy. The Moon card, I do feel like truth is going to be revealed, or your opinion about somebody can also be changing as well with this energy. And this can also be your perspective and looking at the world in a different way. I feel like for some of you, you're going through some inner changes at this time as well. I feel like there could be some kind of initiation going on in your life this week as well, with a group or organization, especially those of you who are in college with fraternities and what have you, or internships. So I see that coming up for you with this energy. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time as well, exploring your creative individualism. For some of you, this could be exploring your latent talents. Those of you in college at this time, I feel like for some of you, you could be exploring writing or like playing with the social media more with this energy. I feel also this is a time where you're very contemplative. You're not so quick to jump into anything, and that you're waiting for the right time. So you're kind of relying more on your intuition this week at this time as well. I feel like for some of you that you need to be careful with somebody crying wolf or pulling the wool over your eyes, because I see a dramatic person. You could be dealing with like a Pisces, a Gemini, or a Cancer sign during this time period. And I feel like this person is really like, I don't know, they're just really going through their drama at this time, and then just trying to pull you into their drama, okay, and trying to make you see things their way, and you're not seeing it. The Hangman card, let the cards play at this time with this energy. I do see something heavy on your mind, but at the same time, you're not going to do it. You're going to rely more on your intuition during this time period, and you're going to be trusting more of your intuition. So that's what you're doing at this time. So you're not going to make any decisions. You may not do anything about it this year, okay, because the timing of it all. Alrighty. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up, but you're moving on to the right path. Certain things that are going on in your life, you may have to carry certain burdens a little while longer. This week or this month even. The Lovers card, a great time for contracts and negotiations. With this energy, I feel like, because we have so much water in our natal charts right now, that we have a lot of feminine energy here. So this is a very creative time for you. I feel like men in your life could be a little bit more sensitive. For some of you, you can have a psychic connection with someone in your life as well. It does not necessarily have to be a love relationship. For some of you, this could be a crush. And you two are like, you two are feeling each other's like psychic energy, or even like, when this person's going to show up to certain things. So you try to synchronize your spidey senses to like kind of like feel this person out. Okay. This is also a great time for contracts and negotiations during this time period as well. The Three of Swords, I feel like you're dealing with a manipulative energy. I do see separation or loss happening here. I do see somebody from your past, possibly, again, trust your intuition. This is somebody that you had a crush on, or that somebody that you had an interest in seeing. This is not over. You two are not over at this time. I also see traveling coming up for some of you as well. For others of you, this is you being sentimental about the past and remembrance. You're still mourning a loss of somebody in your life with this energy as well. So that is still going on. So you're dealing with like a lot of emotional issues at this time. So you may not be ready to do any major changes in your life at this time. Okay, I do feel like you're inspired by certain people in your life, and you're inspired by their words of wisdom, and somebody's helping you get through certain things. Maybe you're seeing a therapist at this time as well. I do feel like, though, you are being restless, you are feeling anxious because you can't create. All right, and I do feel like at this time your creativity is also being blocked during this time period. So you're not able to create anything new, or you're not inspired at this time with this energy. I do feel like this is a great time for those of you in the beauty industry, stylists, makeup artists, a beautiful energy time for you. For some of you, because we have so many planets in retrograde, you can really rely more on your intuition at this time. In fact, you're trusting it at this time as well. I do feel like this is a time of healing and forgiveness going on, a time for making peace with your situation, or making peace with people around you. Not necessarily going up to them, but Mercury is in the 7th house at this time. So there can be, for some of you, a reconciliation going on with certain relationships or certain people that are coming back into your life again. The Knight of Coins, be careful with your giving energy, because you may not see that money back. Okay, and you may have lessons with your giving energy this week, so others may take advantage of you at this time. I do see a new friendship coming into your life if you accept it at this time. Okay, the Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing for the better at this time. For some of you, this could be a new job opportunity, a new relationship, business picking up at this time with this energy. This is a beautiful time to keep the energy positive, delve into the power of prayer, because a lot of your prayers are going to be answered during this time period as well. Okay, this is also a great time for, again, reflection with this energy. So this is a beautiful energy time for you. I do feel like this is a great time for those of you in sales. I do see some of you falling in love this week with this energy. This could be somebody that you already know, and you may even have dreams of this person, like when you're going to reconnect with them. So some of you, pay attention to your dreams at this time, because you may have some psychic, some psychic dreams, some prophetic dreams where you might feel like you two are going to talk again. So I still feel like certain things aren't over yet. Okay, so just allow them to unfold. I do feel like you need to be careful with the liars. You do have lessons with the liars this week and the manipulative people around you. So be careful with them at this time. I do see trust issues coming up for you as well. But the nines mean endings. So endings are coming up. So you're ending a cycle in your life at this time. The Eight of Wands, lots. I feel like the focus is going to be on career. For some of you, this could be thoughts of starting a new business endeavor at this time. But you may feel like, you may be overwhelmed at the moment, so you may not be ready to start anything new during this time period as well. I feel like for some of you, this could be a hard energy here where you may have to have certain conversations that you don't want to have with other people. For others of you, this could be dealing with court and dealing with your responsibilities and having to take care of your responsibilities. This is a time of karma. South Node is in the 8th house, so there's a lot of karmic stuff that you have to close up for some of you during this time period. So that's what that's about. So you have to take care of your responsibilities with this energy. I feel also other people could be pressuring you into doing things that you don't want to do. I feel for others of you, you are not ready to confront certain energies. You're not ready to deal with the elephant in the room. You're avoiding cold, hard facts. You're scared of the truth at this time with this energy as well. Also, for some of you, you're a perfectionist and you're putting too much pressure on yourself with this energy as well. So there's a lot going on with you emotionally during this time period. You're expecting too much of yourself at this time as well. I do see traveling coming up. I do see you reconnecting with somebody. I do see this might start out to be a love affair and this person has a crush on you, but this person doesn't know whether or not you're married, like what's up with your relationship, like what are you two doing with each other, that kind of situation. And I do feel like this person is going to confront that or say something to you about that this week, and see what's going on between you and so. Maybe reach out to you via social media because there's a lot of wand cards here as well. But know that this person is thinking of you with this energy. I do feel like this is a great time for those of you in social media or media during this time period as well. Or this person could be reaching out to you via social media. I do feel like for some of you, this is a beautiful relationship that is coming in. And there's a lot of emotional growth that you have gone through for some of you. So you're ready for this soulmate connection to come into your life at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be a change of career, a change of staffing going on at work at this time, so you could be seeing a lot of changes in that sense. You're not so quick to make decisions, but you are definitely manifesting something in your life at this time. I do see a soulmate situation coming in your life as well with this energy. The Strength card, I feel like in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom at this time with this energy, because it's not the easiest energy time for you. And at this time you're really straightforward and you're really, really honest about things, but at the same time you're really restless at this time because a lot of things that you want to happen are not happening on your time, and we're all on divine timing at this time. And some of you that are 28 and 56 and stuff like that, you're going through your Saturn return at this time and everything is in retrograde, so it's really emotionally not the easiest time for you. I do feel like this could be a time for getting your story heard. For some of you, this could be writing a book at this time. This could be giving testimony with this energy as well and having to testify. I feel like for some of you, you have a heart of gold and you go above and beyond for others, but be careful with that heart of gold. Don't allow anybody to change you, okay? I do feel like there's going to be a reconciliation, either out loud and you two having a conversation about your feelings for each other, or this is going to be a situation where you are going to heal from certain energies during this time period. This could be a time, I'm hearing that once you heal from this, you're going to let love in and love is going to come to you at this time. You have second chances coming up, either with career or with love, and to do things differently at this time as well. I feel like playtime is the best time to get your creative juices going. I feel like, this is a solid relationship. Once Juno goes into Aries, it's on. All right, the King of Coins, I see money coming into your life at this time. This could be business picking up, this could be inheritance, this could be some kind of windfall money tip being given to you at this time. So a great time for money. I do see ultimatums being given as well, creating rules and boundaries with other people in your life. The Five of Coins, I'm hearing forgiveness. Okay, so there is something that is going to be said through email. Somebody's going to come reach out to you and ask for forgiveness, or you're going to do it to them. Alrighty. The fives deal with Aries energy this week as well. So this could be original in your way of thinking, but again, you're not so quick to jump into anything new at this time. You're more about your freedom at this time with this energy. This could be the negative traits of Aries as well: impatient, restless, expect delays during this time period. And the star card, manifesting what you want. Your consciousness is changing as well with this energy. I feel like this is a beautiful energy. To like, subscribe, and share so you know when the monthly horoscopes are coming up in the weeklies, and I'm not doing the dailies this week. Okay, kisses.